Welcome to See Me Here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay.
And today we are reviewing Birds of Prey.
Directed by Kathy Yan, starring Margot Robbie, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Rosie Perez, Journey Smollett-Bell, and Ewan McGregor. So DC begins their now spin-off in their cinematic universe with the first movie, Harley Quinn, or Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One, Harley Quinn. Well, it's not really a sequel. I wouldn't call it Suicide Squad 2. Well, I wouldn't have until I saw it. And I will say that depending on how you felt about Suicide Squad, this movie will be the exact same for you. And that is simply saying if you enjoyed Suicide Squad, you will enjoy Birds of Prey. But if you were anything like me and you did not care for Suicide Squad, then Birds of Prey will just be another dud in the DCUO film lineup.
Can we talk about the positives? You really didn't...
Yeah, let's talk about the positives. So Margot Robbie is back, who we thought we liked. And it turns out that too much of Harley Quinn on the big screen is too much, Visually, they nailed the character. Stylistically, they nailed what it means to be Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie did an amazing job in that aspect. I just don't want to see an hour and a half of it. That's the positives.
Well, I will say this. I would say one of the best parts for me, because if you really think about a lot of Marvel movies and DC movies, they don't really have too much choreographed fighting scenes. And I think that this movie has some of the best choreographed fighting sequences in superhero movies. Is it the best? No, but I think that it is among some of the best because you don't normally see that in superhero movies. You might get a little in some, but you don't really get it in the way that this movie did it. I'm not saying that this movie was great. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just pointing out some of the things that I enjoyed. When they went into their action sequences, they normally were done in a way that was entertaining. I do agree with you wholeheartedly that as good as Margot Robbie is as Harley Quinn, I don't need an entire movie of Harley Quinn. Not me personally. I do think people will enjoy that though, that aspect of Harley Quinn, right? Because just like some people, I would say, some people enjoy Deadpool, I also know people that don't. So I kind of feel like this movie might fall in that same category of if you enjoy Harley Quinn, the character, in big doses, then you're going to love this movie. And if you don't, then you might sit with kind of where me and Nikki Tay is, where it maybe not be so good.
Yeah, I think most people won't enjoy this. And I also think the comment you made about choreographed fighting scenes, this movie has 2 scenes that maybe last more than 4 minutes. Wow.
It's a lot. It's a long time for a fighting scene.
Not impressive. Not impressive. And I'm talking both scenes put together. This movie has almost like minimal positives, other than the fact that it may be slightly entertaining, as you said, for those people who love Harley Quinn. I, myself, personally, hated this movie. Like, frankly, I'm not going to say it's a terrible movie. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. But I'm extremely disappointed. And it's just another reminder of why I won't be excited for Wonder Woman, why I'm not excited for Black Widow. And frankly, I'm not excited for any future superhero movie. I think after Endgame, it was the end.
But you like Spider-Man.
What? I liked it?
Yeah.
It was okay. I don't know about like. I think frankly, it's time for superhero movies to take a step back.
Oh my God.
And reevaluate
You like Joker.
the approach. It's not a superhero movie. It's a movie about a guy.
Sadness.
And it also sets up why I think this movie failed. Like the biggest reason this movie failed, because the characters are not relatable. You take a movie like Joker, which isn't based around the character. It's based on the man.
It's based around the character.
Let me make my point. It's based on the man, and you get to relate to that man for however brief that moment is. You understand, at least can understand what he's going through. I never really care what Harley's going through because I don't trust her as a character. I don't care about Black Canary. I don't care about Huntress. I don't care about Renee Montoya. I don't care about anybody in this movie. And so sitting through it, it feels acted. Like I'm watching y'all on set act this movie out, and I'm uninterested.
I think that I completely disagree with most of your points, but that point at least. But I believe that maybe you didn't resonate with Harley because this was a movie probably more catered towards women. They shown in
No, I didn't relate because it's a bad movie.
That's fine. We're talking about the character though. They showed at the beginning of the movie where she broke up with the Joker. There's no spoiler. That's what the movie kind of started on. And maybe you don't relate because you never dealt with that kind of relationship. Maybe you never dealt with. I'm just saying, like maybe people might see that and relate to it.
I never dealt with a psychopath.
You never. But you relate to Joker somehow. So like,
because I relate to the man. I don't relate to the character. It's the difference.
The character is the man. That's what the whole movie is about.
He becomes the character at the end.
So what did you relate to him in that movie about?
The man.
What specifically?
He was struggling with depression and he felt alone in the world.
So did Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but it was comical. And again, she's a character.
They both are characters.
No, he becomes the character. You missing the point, the symbolism in the Joker, which made it such a powerful movie, which is nominated for an Oscar. You missing the point.
I disagree. I think that the movie was about the Joker becoming the crown prince of crime at the end of the day. That's what the movie got to at the end.
He didn't even become that. He just became the Joker, not the clown prince of no crime. He just became the Joker. He was clown prince status?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To me, yeah.
That's fine.
But either way, I think that this movie will touch certain people because of the themes of the movie. Now, it didn't touch me because I couldn't relate, but I can see how somebody could. And that's the purpose of being a reviewer, is being able to understand multiple different perspectives and seeing that some people might resonate with the character Harley Quinn. Some people do resonate with the character Harley Quinn. No mic to it. People do. And I think that those people will enjoy this movie. I just don't think this movie was for me.
At the end of the day, this is really easy. 5.8. The 0.8, it gets it to a viewable place, but the 0.8 is really just for those who enjoy superhero movies. Like you get a superhero movie. Congratulations.
For me, I think that this movie, did what it intended to do. And that says a lot. I think when someone goes out and they want art done in a way that is done in a fashion that it gets its purpose across, I think that is a good thing. Now, whether or not...
You just handed out freebies today. It did what it wanted. Yeah.
Can I finish? Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not people like that art is a completely different thing.
Now this is art.
All movie is considered art, right?
Yeah, nah.
Art form.
Nah, I don't care. If my son bring home a macaroni sculpture versus another kid who delicately crafted a vase, like the art is not comparable.
Or you ripping it up.
The art is not comparable. Nah, it's my son's.
But it is art, though.
It's not my son, so I can be honest.
But it's art, right?
Nah, it's crap. It's garbage. It's garbage.
Well, you should give it a little rating if it's garbage.
I gave it 5.8. That's pretty bad.
That ain't low enough. I would say that this movie is at least a 6.5. Like I said, it wasn't for me, but I can definitely see that people will go out and enjoy this movie. And I think from an actor standpoint, some of the choices for certain characters missed. It missed bad.
Oh my God, is that art or is it bad?
It missed bad. It's still art. Every movie is art.
No, it is not.
Every movie is art form.
Oh my God.
Every movie is art form.
You killing me today.
Every movie is art form.
Oh my God.
So you don't think that this director went out and said, I want to make the best movie possible?
No, because clearly he did.
But just because they didn't know means they didn't try.
No, they didn't try. They didn't try. I can write a better movie in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes.
I think they tried. I'm not saying they succeeded. That's the point. Yeah. They did not succeed. You can try all you want.
They didn't try hard enough. You want to go make a good movie? Call up a good director. Call up a Christopher Nolan.
But sometimes
call up an Abrams.
But sometimes great directors can
call up Cameron.
Sometimes great directors get found by making one movie. You know what? I can name at least 2 directors that make their first movie debut and we both loved it. So I'm saying, like, you can't just harp on the fact.
Yeah, but you talking hypotheticals. This is this director's first major debut, and I absolutely did not like the movie.
I'm not saying that you did. I'm not saying I did.
So now where do we go?
I just told you. I'm getting to the point.
It was bad.
The movie was not bad. The movie was.
So it was good.
No, there's more than just good and bad. It's not great.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here.
Let's get out of here.
That completes the review for Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Thank God she has been emancipated. Like I said in the review, Suicide Squad came out in 2016. It's now 2020. They pushed this movie out, and now we can stop talking about it. We can stop talking about the Harley Quinn movie that's coming. We can stop talking about any other spinoffs. I don't want to see any of it. And you know, the whole situation with Jared Leto in this universe and what they're gonna do with the Joker to tie back in.
You didn't even like Jared Leto.
I didn't.
Okay.
I'm talking about the situation because it's convoluted, and the whole Suicide Squad 2 coming with James Gunn directing. It's like I don't care. DC Universe, you missed the boat. Move on. And then I guess we also get, you know, Jared Leto in Morbius, so we can see him also ruin potentially the Marvel franchise as well. You know, is that kind of year for superhero movies? Last year was so amazing. This year, you know, it's gotta take a hit. It's gotta take a hit.
You don't like Jared Leto.
After Joker, well, how could you? How could you? Let us know how you feel about this movie. I know a lot of people will see it because, you know, the trailer's all colorful. A lot of people...
I think a lot of people don't like it.
A lot of people... No, I don't think so. A lot of people like Suicide Squad or felt okay about it.
It was okay.
And like I said, if you enjoyed that, you will enjoy Birds of Prey.
You don't think this is better?
No, this was worse.
Than Suicide Squad?
This was way worse.
That's great.
This was way worse. And you know how I feel about Suicide Squad.
I know, that's why I'm shocked.
This was bad. And the reason this is so bad, this is going to be a long video. The reason this was so bad is because out of everybody in Suicide Squad, I can relate to Will Smith. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, he was what was driving the story forward. I said I can hold on to him, and whatever happens, as long as he is involved and makes it out, it's going to be all right.
I agree with that. That's one of the points out of all you made.
This movie didn't do that. And that was my whole negative about the movie. So you agree with all my points.
No.
But let us know how you feel about the movie. Leave a comment, make sure you subscribe if you agree with all the comments that were said either by myself or by my co-host Ray. And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here. But hopefully you didn't see this movie in the theaters. Go see something else. Go see something else, please.